morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Welcome, everybody. And that's to those who are watching after the fact, which I totally appreciate. I will tell you that I can see that. I don't see who, but I can see how many viewers have viewed this while it's still on Twitch. And of course, it only stays on Twitch for about 6 weeks. But, I can see that I have people who come and watch at least maybe regularly because my schedule to stream is set up to catch as many people and as many viewers as I can at least once a week. Right, I have made an early morning, an afternoon, and an evening stream. And I've done that for so long now that it works with our schedule. We can plan around it, and it's pretty much a given. No, I don't want to do that to something Tuesday morning because, I don't make doctor's appointments. I know that schedule, and I'm sticking with it. Anyway, I have then gone through the process of trying to upload these to YouTube. And you have to not Google. Well, you can Google Yarn Spinner's Tales, but once you have YouTube up, you can put Yarn Spinner's Tales in the search box. That's what I'm trying to say, and find the videos from the past, long time past, right? That I am archiving right now. I'm using YouTube as my archive. So anyway, today is Tuesday morning, and that means crafting, but I have something that to me is just tons of fun. And maybe it's boring as a stream, I don't know, but it's something I got to do anyway. I have 2 boxes from the last auction lot, and I went of 3 boxes, and I went through the linens on another stream. And now what I have is called sewing supplies, and these 2 boxes came together as one thing, and I got this all for after taxes and everything, around $25. Why do it? I don't know. First of all, I just love the search because I find things that I find pretty incredible. The other reason is sometimes something catches my eye in the lot that I'm really interested in getting, and there was something like that in this one. And there just usually is plenty of useful things that I can put into my sewing room that I may not need immediately, but it's nice supplies. There's also a lot of stuff that maybe I don't need, or it's not usable or whatever, and I put those in Goodwill. If I don't want them, I put them in the Goodwill. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. If I don't get too chatty and it takes too long and I have some time left, I am going to pick up the crochet sweater that I was working on in light blue because I need to figure out where I'm at. I had put it aside for quite a while, and I need to get back to working on that, and I got to figure out where I'm at. So I thought this would be a good way to finish up a stream. All right, let's go to the camera here. And this is the first box. These are big. I can get it all in there, but of course not real close up. They are what the fruit sellers, especially like anything that come in those plastic carton type thing for fruit, especially strawberries. You know what I'm talking about, right? Not the clamshells that you can get berries and stuff in, but when they're in actual containers. So this is probably more shipping it to the grocery store. But this auction house has an infinite supply of them, I guess. I even recycle these if they're in good enough condition. Some of them I've had to go ahead and burn. They were broken, right? They weren't sturdy enough anymore. But yeah, every once in a while when I go pick up an auction lot, I take a 6 of these back. Okay, so this particular lot of sewing stuff has the 3 containers here, and they are like lidded candy cookie things, right? Which is fantastic. So I thought I'd start with this box just to empty these out and then do the sorting into these to get them up into my room. That's going to be the plan, but I'm going to start with this 2 things. This is a pillowcase zipper bag, okay, but it is full of spools, wooden thread spools. And the wooden thread spools are big with the crafting community for making things. And I actually have an example of something made out of spools that came in this box. So I was real happy to get these. It's nicely packaged up and it's easy to store that way. But this here is, and it's even on a stand. It's on a stand. This is a wooden spool doll. I am going to go to my other camera so I can put it real close for you to see some of this. Okay, so there she is with her curly hair. Oh, is that a loose one? Or it just, okay. And her spool arms, right? Here's the other one. She has on a nice little quilt, fabric theme related, right? Quilt theme related dress, and of course a little hat. They may have painted that face on. It actually looks like some. I'll turn it around in a minute. It's got a hat and the back of the dress. I think that the person who did this painted that face, to be honest with you, and I think it's pretty cute. It may be they bought it, but anyway, here she is in her spool body, right? We've got a green, we've got 2 green, all right? We've got 2 green spools. One is so far up there I can hardly show it, right? There's another one. But a dark colored spool is very collectible, like that. So, and there is her legs and her feet. And those little ball things they would have to buy. They're just dowel ball. And they tie a string all the way through. So you can see the end of the string there. Okay. And it would go all the way up and hold her head in place. So a lot of the ones don't get dressed like this. Right? They're just spool dolls for the kids to play with. Or whatever. But this one was... I just think this one is an excellent example of the spool doll. So she is going right here by my coffee cup for the moment. I may try and find a place for her on my desk. I'm just really tickled with her. Okay, so we're going to move this. I'll just stack things on the floor. And we're going to start going through these boxes. These, whatever you call these, cartons. Alright, so we have some applique lace. Very nice lace. It is a collar. It's so yellow. I don't know if I would keep it that way. It's very vintage looking. Not 100% sure it's even a collar. I think what you do is snip it right here, and then it's attached right here as a snap. Oh, there you go. Ah, looky, ooh, looky there. That is a detachable collar. Now that's really different. It's from, so this is probably the original bag. I thought this was just a bag they were using, but it's from the Fashion Place, from Sears and Roebuck in Chicago. How cool is that? So this I will keep downstairs. I don't know if I'll ever find a place to wear it or not. Yeah, we have some elastic, black elastic, and what I want to do is start something for buttons. Oh, I should have done this. Let's do this other one first. Let me empty this one real quick. All right, this is massive. This is a massive magnet, and this is for making quilting. This is for making quilting squares, cutting out pieces for your angles, and you lay that on your fabric. You put your magnet there to hold it in place. I'm surprised there's not a magnet underneath. Maybe you put it underneath. That could be too, although if you're drawing a line, you're going to want this flat against the... So I'm not 100% sure how to use this. I will probably look it up. This is 90, of course. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. I thought this... Okay, this is a magnet too, all right. So maybe what you do is... I'll have to look this up because I think you put your fabric in between. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And you cut along here, and you have to make sure that following this is giving you the hem border that you need, right? So that is a quilter's triangle, is what it is. Is probably what I would Google if I was going to look it up. I do not have one of these. I am very happy to have this. I am not very much into making quilt squares, but it's always been on the back of my burner. Right? I would truly love to get into quilting. I just spend so much time with the fiber that I hardly get into the other crafts, unfortunately. So this goes upstairs, and all right. These are, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to keep these. They're rings. I'm not 100% sure if it's what these are for. There are 3 rings. 2 of them look like they can open up for sliding things on, and these look like curtain rings, to be honest with you. And there's only 4 of them. So the only thing I like is these 2 that look like they open. They do actually have embossing on them right there. I mean, they're very vintage, and they also don't act like they want to open up. What I like is what she made her bow out of to hold them together was a piece of a scrap of binding, right? Sewn small. And that's what she... And these, I don't know, if anybody knows more about these, let me know. Because it doesn't act like this screws anymore, or it doesn't. There's no hinge to open it. Now that, how does that work? Now, this one is a mystery. I'm not real sure on that one. I may try and Google that or something. But seeing that she had obviously an interest in quilting. Okay, we have the first of many little portable sewing kits. You got your pins in there, you got some needles. Got a needle? Where's the needle? We got small pins right there. There's a needle in there. There's some extra thread. She decided that it needed brown, other colors. And there's some wire, which is not a bad idea. Real thin wire. Nice little fix-it kit. There's a needle threader. And some pins. I wonder how bad the pins are. Are they rusty? Nope. You know, this is going to go in my car. That is really cool. That was a compliments of Herald Life Insurance Company. That's pretty nice. So let's see. This goes with the stay downstairs pile. Okay. Now this is tape. This is iron-on mending tape, which I also would keep down here in my sewing box down here. I forgot to bring that sewing box in here. I was going to do that, and I totally forgot. All right. We have, well, we have a ball of string. It hasn't lost its thing, though. It hasn't lost its strength. And we also have this, a Coats and Clark of the same thing. This, let's see what this says. Let me take this off. Oh, well, there's a lot. Oops. Yeah, I have to wind this back on. Okay. Clark Thread Company 60 Clark Best 6 cord. No, 6 cord. 6 cord. Okay, let me Google what 6 cord is, because this is new to me too. I don't know what 6 cord is. That's part of why I buy these boxes, I think. They're learning experiences. Alright. What is 6 cord? 6 cord thread is made from 6 strands of thread twisted together. Cord thread is sold in black and white. Cotton covered polyester is a fine, well, it's not fine, strong thread, particularly suited for sewing with no, that's not it. Some people sell it waxed. Here's what is 6 cord thread. That looks better. Okay. 6 cord means that all 6 plies, there are 6 plies in all, and there are 3 sets of 2 plies twisted together, all twisted yet again in the opposite direction. The result is a very smooth, durable thread with outstanding body. Most crochet cottons commonly available in arts and crafts stores are 3 cord. They are softer threads. The 6 cord is harder to find and usually more expensive. An item made with 6 cord thread will be very hard wearing, have sturdy picots, and is easy to block. I've never used pins to block, ever. I just steam and shape it. There are many wonderful tatting shops online that stock 6 cord threads from several companies in many colors. Okay. Alright, so crochet. I should actually put that in my yarn. Crochet. That would be an interesting Google for patterns with 6 cord. Let's see what that brings up. All right, so this goes. This one I want to take a picture of and put in Discord, and I will do the pattern search with the Discord. Here we have some more. Oh man, this is like where the green bobbin came from, that the doll is made of. That's green. Oops, sorry. That's green. Okay, so that's 6 cord too. Oh man, I'm a little excited. I want to try a little something with 6 cord. Okay, this I have, is this marking chalk? No. What is this? Okay, this is Ask Hubby. What is this? Feels like it's not anything that's coming off. All right, we have a little bit of thread here. Okay, she wrapped gray around peach. And we have some thread here wrapped around a medicine bottle, and inside the medicine bottle we have snaps. All right, this can get, oh, and hook and eyes. This can get merged into my supply of those up there. I can get rid of the, and I don't need to keep the thread. I certainly have a lot of thread, but all right, so this goes upstairs. I don't have anything else going upstairs right now. I'll just start filling in here. And this is nails, a pencil sharpener. Where's this from? Herald Life. Okay. Pencil sharpener, nails. This goes in my little household thing. All right. Oh, wait, there's a zipper pull, but I doubt I'll save that. Yeah. Okay. So that goes downstairs with this stuff. Hope I don't run out of room. What was I going to do with the triangle? I'm going to take it upstairs. So I'm going to lay that back in there. Anything else go upstairs? No. That was the only thing. Okay. Now I'm going to pull out of here anything that's not thread, which there's buttons and pins. And this is all thread. Okay. I doubt I'll get the lid back on, but this is thread. Now, I'm going to put this down because it's thread. It's lots of color thread. I don't see anything interesting except this is brand new, still has the plastic on, and it was 10 cents. Oops. It was 10 cents. And it's just plain old mercerized cotton. We have a nice big wooden spool here. You know, some of this thread, I start working with it, and this is that heavy button and carpet thread. Button and carpet. Wait a minute. Sorry. I'll get it straightened out there. Boy, it's hard to do this with the cam. Button and carpet. And it's black. Black and shiny. Otherwise, we just have small spools, standard, mercerized. And I'm going to put that over here. I know I will have more thread. Okay. Now, this is upstairs. Okay, I have to figure out safety pins and buttons. I like keeping safety pins down here. Extra buttons go upstairs. I have no idea what they look like. A lot of these are buttons. Button, button, button. You know, one of these days I'm going to put together several collections of really old-fashioned looking buttons and sell them. I want to do more work on the selling stuff, but it's not been time right yet. All right, I should just keep buttons in here because there's a lot of loose ones. Alright, we're just going to keep buttons in there. Get everything that's not buttons. These are big coat buttons. And she does the way I like. She put them together. Oh, no, she didn't. A lot of times I put them on safety pins. But those are cool. They're brown. Those are cool. So what I have in here that are not buttons are these rings. What are these rings for? I know some people crochet around them to start and have this as the hanging hook. I can do that. I think I'm going to keep this downstairs with my yarn and stuff. Because they're not really... these are buckles. That can go upstairs with the buttons. That can go with keeping here. Oh, I found a penny. I found a lucky penny. It's even shiny. Oh no, that's cute. There's a felt heart, and she's pinned one button to it. Do you think that's the reminder that that's a button for a special dress or something? Blouse, probably. It's a blouse button. Alright, these are all buttons in here now. Yep. Oh, that's an unusual one. Square button. I'm going to keep that in there with that. Okay. Square button. Wood, and it looks like wood. It might be plastic. Oh, it's got decoration on the other side. Okay, that's a neat button. I like unusual buttons. Obviously, I like buttons. So we just have a whole bunch of buttons in here now, and those couple hooks. I mean belt loop, belt buckles. Get the words. Get the words. All right. I'm always looking for a giveaway. I don't know that people would be that interested, but a packet of fun buttons could be a nice stream giveaway on Tuesdays, maybe, with the crafting. So we've got this sorted out and this sorted out. Now let's work. Alright, this is elastic. That should go upstairs. Now we have an empty plastic bag. Okay. This is just lace. Lace on a spool. That's another way to store lace I've never thought of. Lace on a spool. It's a nice lace. That's very nice lace. That goes upstairs. Alright. I'm not so sure I need to keep any cording, or this is just plain to tie something with, I think. I'm not gonna, I'll put that down here. Unfortunately, we have yet more. Alright, this is called Sticky Back Fastener. How does this work? Peel tape from fastener and press firmly to clean, dry surface. Adhesive reaches maximum strength after 24 hours. Not recommended for fabric, sewing, dashboards, flexible vinyl, or underwear use. Continued exposure to full sunlight can damage fastener. So what is it for? Velcro. What would you use Velcro for if you don't? Oh, and it's stuck in the box. This may have to go in the trash, unfortunately. It's stuck to it. All right. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to take it out of the box. Cannot reach it from here. Because, how about I cut that? Now it's a challenge, right? Now I'm challenged. I'm getting this out of here. I can tape that if I want to keep it. All right. Now, are you attached to the box? That's what you are. You are attached to the box. Let's unattach you. It is Velcro. I suppose, boy, it is just like, there we go, yay. Oh, it is really sticky. Okay. So, what sticks to it? It doesn't stick to itself. Understand. You're always supposed to have two sides. I wonder if you use regular Velcro. Huh. Alright, that one's a mystery too. I'm going to show it to hubby because he has worked with, like boat seating and I don't know. I'm going to ask him what he thinks that might be useful for. I need to name my little doll. All right. What do we got? We have a zipper here. Plain white. Neck opening, polyester zipper. Always can use zippers. Always can use zippers. Hubby got in my zipper thing the other day or so ago. Okay, we have lace here that is just, again, I think you can cut it, but it is a circular band, which is interesting. I'm not sure why. I can make curtain tiebacks with it, a little bit of it. Here's a big piece. Lace in a circle. How would I? Oh, this is sewed together. Okay, this one is sewed together. Let me see if this one is. No. Yes. Right there. Okay. Will I remember that? I don't know. Probably if I go to use it. Or should I open it up now so that I have it flat? I think I should open it now. I don't have my good scissors here though. What happened to those good stork scissors? I don't see them here. I don't know where they went. All right. This needs iron, but it's usable. If it was up to me, I'd have, oh, that one's pretty. That's really different. That's a pillowcase. That's definitely for a pillowcase. Is there a second one? Yes, tell me there's a second one. There is a second one. So we have, oh, with a little bit of hole. I gotta repair that. Okay, I'm gonna put these over here with my repair pile. Maybe I'll get to that one of these days. And this is, again, what I was gonna say is I would have lace decorating every inch of the house, and it would drive hubby crazy. All right, what's in the box? I already know. What's in the box? Cigarette box. Love cigar boxes. Oh, well, did I find her wallet? No, I didn't find her checkbook either. Look, a really super duper sewing kit. I mean, this is just like super duper. So this one's going in my purse, right? That one is going in my purse. I was just like, oh, that is so cool. It even has like a darning needle. But the thing I like the best is it has scissors. That's what I always don't like about mending kits. And yeah, if I have this in my purse, I don't need the one in the car. But sometimes I carry a smaller purse, and I would not probably put that in there. So I loved that. I just loved it. All right, we have some buttons in here. There's just like, let's just save all the buttons and throw them in all the boxes. I love these old-fashioned, one got used pink buttons. That's just crying to be on a little girl's dress. Those are so cute. All right, so that's buttons. Whoops, wrong one. Where's the buttons? Button. Where's the buttons? Oh, the button's in here. Well, my button one's getting full. Okay. You know what? The lace can go in here. Now let's go through these. We got pins, which I want downstairs. Got more buttons. And I'm going to tap this out in the trash because it's kind of got a few little things in there. There we go. And this was kind of falling apart, the box. So we have bias tape, seam binding. We have seam binding. We have some lace, hem facing. That's nice. I like that. That's black. This is pretty old. I don't know. I guess it, I might find use for some older stuff just in general. I'm not sure. Some of this is, that one isn't open. That would be all right. Very wide. She must have made a fancy dress out of it. And very wide purple hem binding. We got a little bit of lace, which is so pretty. That is nice. I need to do some fancy. I need to get sewing again. There's more hem facing. It's, looky. Oh, I have never seen this before. Okay, I have never seen this before. The seam binding has matching thread in the package. Never seen that before. That is cool. This is my Discord pile. Rick Rack, there's another one. All right, so is this a thing I didn't know about? I've never seen it. Is that a thing I didn't know about? That is cool. And a little seam binding. So, I'm going to put the zipper in there because it fits, and I'm going to put all the lace in there. Those are all buttons. I should put the elastic in there too. Okay. That elastic is sewed together too. That's a pants size elastic, but you couldn't thread it through you'd have to sew your the band, the waistband over it. Boy, I'm just like hard on words today. The waistband over it in a circle instead of the way I do it sometimes, which is thread flat elastic through the waistband, the already sewn waistband. I want to iron these, so I'm going to keep these out with the mending pile. And that's that. Now we have scissors. I have never had a pair of gold tone scissors, but they look really good. I have been needing a good pair of fabric scissors down here. These are going to stay downstairs for like when I do hand sewing and mending and all that. These need work. They don't open. Okay, they do open, but these need work. I don't want to take them upstairs until they're cleaned up. These look like I'm going to stick them, they're kitchen shears. They're going to be kitchen shears, or just, you know, just general paper cutting or whatever. And oh my gosh, these are good ones. These are old ones, and they're good fabric scissors. So they're going to go right away upstairs. I can't get that in there. The last thing I have is a block of wood or whatever. Look at this. Full of buttons and cushion top for mending. It's a sewing box. It was made, I think, by putting a wood, I don't know what the fabric is covering, but this is like a jewelry box, a gift box, right, that you get jewelry in. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to take these out of here for the moment, because I want to, actually I can use the lid. Let me use the lid here. I want to sort these buttons. I might put some of that in there too. All right. Because I want to keep this downstairs, right? And I want to find basic white shirt buttons. Now see, that button has a thread, oops, included with it for sewing the button on. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to, I don't need to hold this. I'm going to go through here and pull out the buttons I know I want in my button box upstairs. They're not going to be something I use for shirts or whatever. No, I'm going to take that out of there. Come on. Yeah, I love these old bags too, but I don't try and hang on to them because it's like I can't find them when I need them anyway. Right. We're playing Sort the Button. I am going to put these brown ones. They are coat buttons. And there's 4 of them that I can see, so that's useful. The problem when these go in the button box is finding ones that match Oh, wow. That one is really cool. I don't know if that's... All right. Let's see if I can retrieve these. I did. Okay. Well, that's a crazy color. Oh, and that's the tiniest button I've ever seen. Oh, an eyeball. I need to keep that out. Where the heck would I put that? I don't know where I'm going to put that. And that's an upholstery hook. I don't really want that in there. I understand why it gets in there. It is so hard to find, you know, places for some of this stuff. Okay, we're getting there. One, two, three, four. That's a battery. Alright, now I'm going to go and see what I have of these. Four seems to be the magic number. Ooh, that's a pretty button. Okay. Now, the blue. No matches. Oh, wait. No matches. But this matches 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's my, oh, this isn't going to be big enough. There's the back. Hello, everybody. Everybody's busy today, I guess. But I'm sure you all will catch this later. I think the second box is going to go faster. It's bigger stuff. And hopefully I'm not going to be doing this kind of sorting either. But I wanted to get the buttons out for this little sewing kit that's going to stay downstairs. It's actually probably going to go right into my sewing box, the big box, but I can pick it up for when I want to mend or whatever. Okay, there are red buttons. I think they would be alright. I don't think we have any shirts or anything. The smaller buttons are really, really small. The white ones are better for shirt buttons. And we have mismatched colors here. Am I going to get... I have to check my music. I'm probably going to get ads here pretty soon. Okay, I need white buttons for shirt buttons, so let me find as many matching white buttons here as I can. These are pink. Let's get those out of the mix. Let's get the hex nut out of the mix. And pin. And the needle, this can go on top. Put the pin on top. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. These are real good shirt buttons. There's 4 of them. I want to get these really little ones out. Can't use those. Down here on shirts. Alright. You guys need to get, I want you in the middle here so I can compare. Spread out all over. Get in the middle here. Alright. Now. There's only 2 of those. Oh, 8. That's the usual number for a shirt. Aren't all quite alike, but they definitely the same size. Okay, it's done. Oh, black one in there. Video pause. Continue watching. Yes. Huh. Wonder why that happened. Okay, so now we have everything sorted out here. These is buttons. Oh, this is upstairs, this is upstairs, this is upstairs, this is downstairs. My button sewing box. Are you gonna, is there a certain way the lid goes on? Are you gonna go on? Yes. How cute is that? Anyway, that is so cute. Okay. Alright, give me a second here. I'm gonna do a switcheroo, which is gonna be a little bit of a problem, I think. That worked. Alright, that worked. Alright, box number 2. Found fiber. No surprise there, huh? Alright, stretch break. And we're right at 1 hour. Alright. This last one I know is going to go upstairs. I mean, the whole thing is. But it's got a lot of stuff to separate out. It's got zippers and snaps and elastic and thread. And I could pull the thread out of it. But the thread's going upstairs anyway. I have to decide if I think I want these needles down here. In fact, I think I may put that in my, let me look at the eyes here. Yeah, I'm going to put that in my, this button box. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else that I am going to pull out for down here. There is a hem measure. That's pretty cool. That's what this is. So, you know, you slide, you have your hem turned. You slide this, and you make sure your turn is your 2 inches that you want, or whatever, right? That's pretty cool. And I tend to do my hemming down here. That should go in my downstairs sewing box, yes. And I may go through the thread. I have a fair amount of, but I may go through this later and pull out stuff that I want in my downstairs. But I'm not going to do it right now, because we're running out. This, I almost felt like calling the auction company and saying, hey, this should have gone with the sewing machine. I don't remember if there was a sewing machine. If there was, I wouldn't have looked, really. So what I'm going to end up doing is selling this. I'm going to list it. It is for specific models, and when I list it, I will list the specific models. Somebody may have an old machine and they're looking for the manual for the old machine. I don't need it, and I certainly don't want to pitch it, because I don't want to make money on it. I just want somebody to have it that has the sewing machine. The very first thing I'm going to do, though, today is call my friend who has about 16 sewing machines and ask her if any chance she wants it. All right, I'm going to save this for last. This I'm going to show you when I have the box off the table. And we have thread coming out of somewhere. Here is the first thing. It's called a Speedo weave, and it's Lily. And it's underneath here. Okay, so this I wanted just to show you is the instruction book, and I actually want to get this out and keep it out instead of in the box, because I have never had a instruction book. I'm so excited to get this. The other thing in there is some tool, and I got to find out what that's for, right? So I'm going to leave the box as is right now, and I'll show you the loom's underneath there. See it right here? We'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, we have old patterns. I'm going to do those last. Well, next to last. All right, let's clean this up here. First of all, we have thread coming off a spool bobbin. Whether I can use the spool or not, I don't know. I have all these scissors laying here. Oh, I picked up the pair that doesn't open. Duh. Okay. Get rid of this thread, loose thread. And oh, there's a whole bunch in here. All right, I'm going to gather them over here until I get them together. This is a teensy bit of thread on spool bobbin. I'm going to put that in the spool bobbin collection. I took it off, took the thread off. We have some lace on the bobbin again, and I am going to take the pin out because that can rust. It looks like it hasn't, but I don't need it. Stick the pin in my box, and let's open this lace up and look at it. Isn't that pretty? Love it. So the lace goes, and it was in the cigar box. right, another bobbin. I'll keep these scissors in my lap. Let's get this out of the way here. I love having another. I think the one in my sewing box is partial, and I think I'm going to replace it with this one. That stays down here. I just knocked the pins off. My desk is getting piled up. Another bobbin. Alright. What happened with this? Did it get chewed? Okay. This is a real nightmare. I need to sit and take that off there during a watching TV thing, because that, I don't think there's any usable thread on there. Although I could start with another wood bobbin and wind. Okay, we've got thread. That's a nice thing of white thread, nice red, and of course standard black. Tons of the spools, wooden spools still. All right, so that's thread. A button. This is a thimble. Oh, let's do that. I wouldn't normally use it on that finger, but yeah. Actually, it's a little big, but that is, you know, you can use either finger for pushing a needle through. There's another button, square one. No mate. All right, and another one. This thread. This lady has the best store. She had so much good idea about how to store stuff that she used a bobby pin. I think she just pulled it out of her hair to put that in there. All right. So we have something that goes together. Buttons and, oh my gosh, look at this. I have her writing. Buttons and buckle off Wurtel, it's not Myrtle, it's Wurtel Hogan's wedding suit vest, April 17th, 1927. Bingo! Wonderful find. Hand documented, right? Not her name, but a piece of her envelope. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will, I will do this on Discord also. I'll do this on Discord. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Thank you, whoever you were. Mistress Seamstress. Okay, we have a really pretty ribbon, which at first I thought was stained, but that is like a watercolor effect on this beautiful ribbon. I love this ribbon. goes upstairs. We have, I think this might be embroidery floss. I'm going to take this off. Oh no, it's lace. We have some black lace. That's hem, actually hem taping, hem lace. Here's another bobbin. They must have cleaned out a sewing cabinet, all the drawers or something. And here's, I think, the last bobbin. Here's a button. Now, these bobbins that have the metal, I don't know if, you know, the plastic are pretty universal usually, but I don't know. Let's get this cone. This, okay, brown. Yeah, brown crochet cotton. It is size 100. And at this point, here's the end. Yeah. Look, oh my God. That is like, I don't think you can even see how thin that is. I know it can't be what she was using for this at all. Look how thin that is. Sewing thread. It's 100. Okay, I'm not real sure what I'll do with that. At all. Have to think about that. I'm going to write a note here. Google projects. Cord, 6 cord, and 100 crochet cotton or thread. Okay. Now this I think is 6 cord also. Okay, that's 6 cord also. What did I do with the other 6 cords right there? Dust. A lot of dust. This thread. This is not thread. This is satin binding. Again, I'm going to take the pin out. And I may store that a different way. I don't know. And not on the spool. Okay, thread. Now, I gotta post this on Discord. But this is what I think. This is at least what I would do on it. I would do some kind of design with not floss, but crewel yarn, and then you just basically hang it with this as the frame. That's what I'm thinking. When I first looked at this, I thought, okay, this is a new thing for backing embroidery, but it can't be. I mean, it just, you'd sew the thing right on it, right? You have to embroider or do something right on this. So this was a new thing for me too. I have never seen this. I don't know what it's called, and I'm going to post that on Discord for discussion. And I think I'm going to start a new thread. I could put it in general, I guess. I could just keep it in general. All right. But we have a little project here that I don't think I will finish. I'm not real sure what I will do it is hemmed. Hi, crafty lady. It looks like large Aida cloth for cross stitch, or maybe used for needlepoint. This here, it's on a, okay, so it's on a, yeah. But it's, okay, this isn't cloth. This feels like wood, or this is not fabric. This feels like a basket weave. I mean, it feels like a basket. That's the difference, right? I understand what you're saying about, and unless, yeah, it's wicker. Thank you. That's a word I was looking for. Yeah, it's wicker. Yeah. And it is even count. You're right. It's made to embroider on, I'm sure. But I wouldn't even begin to know. I'll have to poke around Google a little bit. Maybe I'll come across some. But I know I can use this, and it's going to be really unique when I do. I'll just have to go through my cross stitch books and find a pattern for, oh, you know, I think it's 4 per inch or something like that. Let me see here. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 per inch. Yeah, figure out the cross stitch and a pattern that'll fit. Yeah, that's what. But like I've said, I've never seen this before either. But that's cool. I'll post that. If I find a pattern, I'll post it with the pattern I'm thinking about doing. Now this one I like. Okay, it's plastic, but it's a frame for cross stitching. But you could cross stitch on this, you know, put your fabric in there and cross stitch on it if you wanted to. But basically, this is a frame for it. Except for the fact that it's a specific size. I was really excited to get a frame like that. I have used these as a rustic frame. You know, I have one hanging on the thing right now. I have wrapped that with a ribbon and put a bow on the top, and I mean, you can't really tell it. You can tell, but not really. So I have used those for frames. And the other thing I'm real happy about is I have never had an oval one, and this is brand new. It still has, she got it 50 cents, I guess, somewhere on sale, but I have never had an oval one like that. I like that. And hello, crafty lady. Welcome. It was, yeah. You have a few of those? Oh, okay. And the ovals are nice. You have a couple. Okay. I have yet to really work on, this looks like perfect for a pillowcase. You know, that just kind of looks like a pillowcase project frame, or not frame, but to work for. All right, let's finish this up. We're almost done. Tell me what to do with this squirrel. I don't really know, except I don't know. I'm not inspired to finish it. But I may think about it a little bit. I'm going to leave it on there and think about it for a little bit. But I think I'm going to take it out of the hoop in the meantime. You know, you get such... because that is, unfortunately, just, see how it's cute squirrel. Real cute squirrel. But I have to think about that. That is going over here in my hand sewing pile. And if I'm going to do any work, I can find a hoop. Not worried about that. This here is a very funny looking, might be for a thing of fabric, because it has this slide through bar underneath, and then you would put both through there for tying like a belt. That's my guess. I am not real sure on that one. We have the standard tracing wheel thing that can go up to my sewing room. This is extra buttons with nothing in it. These are all pins. So I am going to put those in my pin box downstairs. Oh, I apologize. It is a buckle. There's the other part. It was hiding. It's a buckle. Yeah. That's cool. It has Oriental lady design. There we go. Sort of. It's very hard to see in the camera. Love the images. I like the brass. One is more worn than the other. How interesting. One looks brand new. The other one doesn't. Looks very worn. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, that I'm going to put upstairs because to put it together I would be working with my fabric and ribbon or whatever. Okay, this is the Speedo Weave frame. I did not ever have one this size. I just had a tiny one. This is a placemat size. I am so happy to have this. I can store this or take it apart with the hex nuts. It's put together with hex nuts, right? So I can take it apart and store it. You could imprint the image onto clay and use it for a mold for some cool buttons. Wow. Well, maybe you could. Because I don't do any metal pouring. Anyway, that's it. That is it. And how exciting was all this? It was so much fun. So this is going over here with the directions because I want to look at that. This is an empty box that can go back to them, be recycled. And I do need to clean up around. Oh, I didn't do the pat. Oh, wait, we're not done. But wait, there's more. Oh. All right. These are unfortunately size 10. I haven't quite decided. I'm pretty sure might just do this as a single lot and sell them as collectible patterns. But I love the designs of the era, right? And there's a part of me that wonders if maybe I can just wing it and make it bigger for me. Let's see if I got a date on here. No. I thought they'd put date on here. Oh, here it is. Oh, so little I gotta get my... Hang on here. 65. 1960s. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I would have been just becoming fashion aware, right? And did learn to sew at that point. I have always loved this style. The peplum, almost peplum kind of style. That's a 12 teen. Oh my goodness. That's even smaller. 12 teen. And, oh my gosh, this is cut out on fabric. Which one is this? Oh my gosh. This is 39.63. So it's this one. Okay, this is getting sewn up. I'm going to sew this up. Definitely. It won't fit me, but that will be so much fun. This, oh my gosh. Give me a party to go to. Give me a 60s party to go to. I have done that. Not here. When we lived in California, though, you know, the people were just much more party-oriented, and they also were theater people. A lot of theater people that I would associate with. And I mean, we did theme parties and we dressed. It was really fun. And maybe, I guess that's where I got it. That was back in the 80s when I lived in California. Pencil skirt. Miss. Waist 24. Yeah. Not me. Oh my gosh. I love this style. You know what I should do? Oh God, I have no time. I have no time to do this. I should sew these and sell them, is what I should do. I mean, only certain people could buy them, right? It would be a very limited market, but how much fun would that be? How cool would that be? And yes, I want the sundress in checked fabric. I love checked fabric. I would make it sleeveless, but, and look at the trim around the bottom, or the trim running up and down on this one is actually very flattering. Okay. Never go out of style. You are right about that. So, that's patterns. They go upstairs. And the very last thing was this. So, this is what I saw in the box. I thought, oh, fabric. It's fabric. And then I realized, no, it has handles. It opens up. And this, by the way, is wood. This is hard inside there. And I thought, okay, I've had, bun covers. I've had bread bags. I've had, what is this? I can't figure this out. So I start pulling these like, how does this, I start messing with it like this. And then all of a sudden the light goes off. You put this together. You put this through here. Whoops. Supposed to go through both. You pull on it and you carry it. It's a casserole carrier is what it is. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I was like, I have never had one of those. I don't go to anything anymore. I don't work. I don't go to work. I could have used this 3 years ago and earlier, but I'm going to keep it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. When did you get here, Crafty? Did you see the beginning of this, or did you just get here? Did you see my spool doll that was in here? Oh. Okay, hang on. I'm going to show you. I got to figure out where my, here it is. Okay. This was because there was a great big bag of empty wood thread spools. Hi, Guitar Nut. This was in there. She is made from spools, right? She's got the little spool arm on each side. And then if you see, it will be risque here. She's on a stand, so it keeps going around. There we go. She has a green, big spool bodies, and then little spool feet. That's a spool doll. It's adorable. I agree. And she's got her little hat on and appropriate, where's my camera? Appropriate dress fabric, right? Sewing. Yeah. She's been sitting here on my desk because I am really tickled to get that. Okay. I have a mess here, but the mess can stay, and I'm going to do some crocheting. I only have a few minutes left. Well, 30 minutes, but I only have a little bit of time left. And I am going to work on some crochet. Now this is a sweater I started a while ago and I put aside and I have never worked on again. Let me go to the right How are you today, Guitar Nut? Welcome, welcome. Alright. Now I'm not using handspun. I went ahead and bought the kit for this, which included the pattern and the yarn from Hirschner. It is a cardigan that is a lounger kind of thing. Big shawl, long, that sort of thing. You're doing good. You're on lunch break, enjoying a nice grapefruit, and oh, yum, and crafting. That's fine. I'm just going to find out where I was, because I have a row counter here, but hopefully that'll be, this says 28. Okay, repeat 5 through 8 for pattern. Where was I wasn't I writing, jotting down? I guess I wasn't. Alright. So if I am going to be on 29, I have to do a little bit of math here and figure out where I'm at on the pattern. Alright, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Good. So I'm on row 5. Of the repeat of 5 through 8. Okay, and I need to do, I'm doing the back, and I need to work in the pattern until it measures, I'm going for 26 inches. Repeat to 26 inches. And just because I have a tape measure here, let's see what I got. I know it's nowhere near, but and I am intentionally making this big. It'll go over other clothes. It's gonna be a wrap up and cuddle. I have 8 inches. Wrap up and cuddle kind of lounger thing. Okay. So row 5. Oh, same as row 3. I hate that. I do. I hate that, but alright. Chain 1. Wait a minute. Let's get this the right way here. Guitar Nut, do you crochet? Okay, let's see. What do I need to do with my camera here? That's a little closer. And I don't want the pattern in the camera. They don't like patterns showing. Let me put it over here. That's not going to work. Let me put it on my keyboard. That works. You can make a mean moss stitch blanket. Yeah, those are nice. I like the moss stitch. Okay, chain 1, single crochet in the same. That's my turn. Okay. Single crochet in the next 2. This unfortunately has not been a pattern I can memorize. It's it's 2 rows of a pretty basic, 1 row of the little pattern thing, and 1 row of the basic, but I can't keep in mind. So this one is chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Oh, single crochet in the next 2. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next stitch, then wait a minute, read this right here. I'm not reading this right. Skip 1, single crochet in the next stitch. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the bar. Okay. Then single crochet in the next 2. Chain 1, skip 1. So it's basically single crochet in 3. Why can't they say it that way? Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next 3. It looks right anyway, from what I remember. Is it in? It's sort of in the camera, I know. I probably could work on the table and make it a little more visible. I go back and forth between crochet and knitting. I get on a knitting kick and I don't crochet at all. And now I'm on a crochet kick and I'm not knitting at all. It's like I can't do both, which makes no sense. I like to travel with crochet. I only have one hook to keep track of, and I can throw that in a bag as opposed to Project on Needles is kind of hard to sometimes stay intact and not have the stitches come off the needle. Crochet is so much better. You pull out a big loop and it's not gonna unravel or do anything. This is not a color I would normally have picked. I had to choose a color when I bought but I don't think they had that many colors. I'm not even sure they had multiple colors. But I have found out now with my white gray hair, this color is actually pretty flattering on me. So timely. It ended up being timely. Ooh, my dinner bell just went off. Time for lunch. I had some rice and eggs before stream, but that's gone. You do, but not well. Yeah, I saw that before. I am going to pick up another auction lot. Heaven help me. I'm on a roll. And this one has 3 boxes. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 3 boxes of tablecloths. Like I need another tablecloth. But I have plans. I just have to become more focused because I want to rent a booth at some place along with my one friend, and for a couple months do some selling of some stuff like that. And I just, vintage linens, they need a lot of TLC. I figured that out. I will. I know. The fiber fairs are the best possibility, and I truly don't know about shipping them, but anyway, that's a sidetrack thing. The vintage linens need a lot of work, and I did a little bit of research on, and I'm doing it very scientifically. I've picked, of this vintage linens that I got, that so many of them were yellowed and have spots. And so I've picked 2 small things that are, one's a handkerchief and the other one I have no idea. I think it's just a little coaster thing. But anyway, I have 2 methods. And I'm going to use those 2, each one a different method, to figure out if I like, and they're supposed to be washed in the washing machine, which I will maybe do after I'm all done with all the preliminary soaking and all that. But yeah, I am on a mission to learn dealing with vintage linens, because I obviously am on a mission to buy all the vintage linens in the United States. I don't know. At least my area. But if I can get them to look good, people will buy them. They love them. So, it makes a good showcase tablecloth. It makes a good showcase pillow that isn't necessarily one you sleep on, especially when they have handwork on them, like what I bought has. All right, how do I end this? I'm down to the single crochet in the last 2 stitches. Okay. So it's basically the last 3 here. All right. Move up my counter. Really? A tablecloth at Walmart that is terrible is still $12 to $15. I have not purchased a commercial tablecloth forever. I've had so many that I have gotten that, I also have bought fabric and sewn one that I keep putting it back on my table because it's so sturdy, versatile. One of the things I have trouble with, I have a wood table it's cherry, and I don't want that wood exposed. I want something on it, And if I put some of the tablecloths on that I have, the cat jumps up there and the tablecloth just slides. Now I've got this one that I sewed quite a while ago, and I put it on there and it don't budge. Right? It's a very heavy damask, and that's the key, I guess. You were just there last night. Yeah. Oops, I returned it. Don't turn it again. Alright, now we're going to single crochet in the next two, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next stitch. Well, for Pete's sakes, it's two separate rows in their exact same directions. Okay, this pattern is not edited well. If I would just work on this for a little bit, I'm sure I would remember this. You know what? I'm think I'm off here because I'm skipping that chain one. Let me start this again. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where my skip one comes. So that's 1, 2, chain 1, skip 1. Yeah, it is. It's the... Okay, it was the skip one from before. Alright. We've got bad weather predicted again for tomorrow with tornado. They've upgraded our possibility. I'll tell you, it's been a rough spring. We had plans to go out. Well, I have to go. I thought maybe I'd go pick up the auction stuff I just got, but I have decided to do that on Thursday. Stay home. It looks like I'm making a blanket. Hate to say, maybe it's going to be too big for me. But I can adjust the front if I feel like there's enough extra in the back coming around. I can adjust the width of the fronts. Come on. On the other hand, we're supposed to hit 80 degrees today. It's supposed to be really nice. I'll take the fleece out that I've been working on. Oops. I see I missed one here somewhere. I'll sit on the porch and work on that. After lunch.
Something is itching in my shirt sleeve. What's going on there? Huh. I don't single crochet much. I keep wanting to throw my thread over for a double.
Not sure the exact pattern, but I'm going to choose it today or tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. I need to back up, don't I? I'm about to start your first big knitting project. Going to make a sweater. Oh, good. The local yarn store moved locations and are having a grand opening party, and I want to support them. Absolutely. Local yarn stores are precious, 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 right? I'm going to one in a couple weeks. Well, no, it's going to be, when are we going? It's going to be in May, I think. May or June, I don't know. But we're going up to our little getaway weekend place sometime. Hubby wants to go, and I found out they have just opened a store up there. So that was like, yes, I want to go too. Oh, wait, I have to move my row thing. We're up to 30. Okay. Now this is a pattern row, so I think it's row 4. Oh no, row 4 is the pattern row. So we do the same thing again, and then we do a pattern row. So it's 3 of this regular. Okay. And then a pattern. And the pattern is this pulled stitch thing right there, where you do a bunch of loops. I'm going to go over a little bit. Even though I'm hungry, I want to finish the set of 4.
Probably the best sweater I made it's a fisherman knit.
Unfortunately, I didn't make it out of fiber I like, yarn that I liked very well once it was knit up. I did a true Aran wool, and it's itchy, so I always have to wear a turtleneck under it. But it does have a V-neck, and it's really, really a little bit small for me now. Because it's been so many years ago that I did it. But I did a similar one for hubby, but I made it out of a washable acrylic yarn. It also, it's better for wearing. It's huge, and it's more for I wear around the house. He doesn't wear it. He won't wear it, but I wear it around the house for warmth in the wintertime because, like I said, it's something I can wash. But they have it has the cable and the seed stitch and all sorts of pretty designs on it. Made that an awful long time ago. Something really basic. Yeah. Well, that's all right for your first one, especially figuring out. It's almost like doing if you're a sewer and you do a garment that, you're going to do a fancy garment, but you want to make sure you get the fit right and everything, so you do one out of a muslin or just an inexpensive fabric, right? You can work on your fit and everything if it's for you. I very rarely make something for somebody else. It is for you. Okay. Oh, 'tis the season for allergies. Ugh. My good friend always calls it the season of plant sex. That makes me laugh every time. Okay, one more row. Just one more row.
Now, this is the pattern row. I have to look at this. Alright. Same thing, chain one, chain one and one single crochet. Did I do that? I didn't do the single crochet. Okay. So you used to chain one and then turn. They do it backwards. They turn then chain one. Okay, single crochet in the next one. Skip one. 3 single crochet. 3 double crochet in the skipped 3 rows down. This is where I always. Alright, so a double. It should be right there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, skip one, single crochet in the next. Then repeat. Oh, so there's only one single crochet in between each of these. Okay. This is what eats the yarn up. Okay. I'm going to give my hands a break a minute. I am going to go ahead and see who's on. I think KB probably is on for rating. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there. Hi, Crafty. Bye, Crafty. All right, let's see here. I'm going to turn the music off. Okay, there we go. You have some Kivia to process? Oh my gosh. Lock it up in the vault. Wow. That's cool. Post that on my Discord if you could sometime. That would be awesome. Let's see here. What am I trying to do? I am trying to find KB. And the story behind it. Love that. Good. I love that. Anybody else here? Yarn Crafter's Corner is on. Serenadia. I don't know how that works. how to say that. Dragon Rider cat. Okay. Oh, she's on round 3. That's cool. All right. Oh my gosh. Complicated. Okay. She's on, so I will sign off, say goodbye, and go to the other one here. Here we go. And say goodbye until Thursday evening. And we'll be spinning. Actually, yeah. I should have something new to spin, finally. After doing that same Romney mohair forever. Alright, let's get... I want to make sure I spell this right. Yeah, just KB fibers. Okay. I have so much on my desk, I can't even roll my mouse around. Okay, it's going. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the sunshine if you get a chance. 3, 2, 1, rain!